awakening. Everybody ain't making it. Plastic people, we all wanna feel like we are equal, so we paint a picture greater than perception, ignoring all the static while we try and get reception. On the television selling us some lies and depression. Purchase your skin cream to look young. So what do I mean when I say let go of your wolves? The more I analyze the dream, I don't think it is a reason to let go versus tame. Now, all of us have an animalistic side of us. And our animalistic side is impulsive and pretty much acts on the surface. But then we have a spiritual side to us that the flesh holds. And so we are in constant battle with self, between self and the flesh. We are in constant battle, just figuring out who's going to be dominant, right? Because the soul, if the soul could lead the flesh at all times, our world would be so peaceful. But we are in the third dimension, and so many of us are living on the surface. We're living impulsively, paycheck to paycheck, slaving our time and offering our time for money, regardless of however you look at it. And even though many of us are working for someone else and giving our time away for money, most of the people that are doing this are not content with their life because they are not fulfilling their purpose. And so in this dream, I was around some amazing women, and of course I'm a part of a group. I'm a part of a group called Women Along the Way, which is a group of amazing women who are everywhere from the street to the boardroom. And so in the dream, I was actually going and to be around them, and I was around them. But it said that most people will never evolve because they won't let go of their wolves. And at the same time, while I'm having this dream, I actually am laughing and smiling with my fellow sisters. So it wasn't a dream about anger or frustration, but when I look at the wolf as a spirit animal, the wolf as a spirit animal is like protective, impulsive, doesn't trust anybody, but furthermore doesn't even trust itself, right? So when you think about that as a whole, when you think about the reality of the wolf not trusting itself, how does that break down in our human psyche? Do you really trust yourself, all of the time? Do you trust that you can override your animal side at all times? Even though you want to say yes, that's a deep question. Can you really trust yourself? You may be able to trust yourself in certain situations, but can you trust yourself to make the right decision from a spiritual perspective at all times in your life, depending on the circumstance, right? And so the spirit is in a constant battle with the flesh. The flesh is a representative of our wolf, our animalistic side, our impulsive side, our side that says, oh, I'm not going to eat that cake. And then you just convinced yourself, I'm going to just take one bite. and then you done ate half of the cake, right? That's the animalistic side. Every time we decide to go against our self, our higher self, our soul, our spirit, each time we decide to go against our flesh, against our spirit, we weaken our willpower. Each time. Now the beautiful thing is we can build it back up, but we do weaken our willpower by going against our soul. We have to tame the wolf. We don't have to let it go, in my opinion, but we do have to tame the wolf. The spirit needs to lead the wolf, not the wolf lead the spirit. And that's in all areas of our life. But we have created worry as a habit. And so we jump to worry. We jump to the negativity. We jump and click on the news. Because we have been psychologically trained to live in the flesh and allow the flesh to lead. See, no matter what your wolf is, I think it's most important that we acknowledge that we actually have these wolf issues, this wolf energy, this animalistic energy. It is first vital that we acknowledge that we do have that. And then we need to acknowledge that our flesh is constantly battling with our soul. Because we have a guidance, we have our inner guidance, our God self, our higher being, the spirit that is constantly telling us the direction, feeding our intuition, telling us what we need to do, and we go against it. So when I go back to saying, can you trust yourself? That is what I mean. When we choose not to listen to the guidance of our soul, we are at that point deciding that we are going to live in the energy of the wolf. So see, even when you see or find yourself speaking now, right? I'm talking about everything you do. You're going to start seeing your wolf. I am putting that energy on everybody who is watching this video right now. Every time your wolf comes out, you are going to be able to acknowledge it. Because see, if you acknowledge it, you're going to want to get hold of it and tame it. So the energy that I project to you is that when you find yourself judging, gossiping, talking bad about somebody else because somebody made a mistake, a horrible mistake, no matter how bad that mistake is. The minute you find yourself judging somebody because of something you assume that you wouldn't do, or it's not a part of who you think your character is, may you see your wolf. Anytime you feel the need to direct somebody and tell somebody what to do and how they should be and who you think they are, pick up the mirror and look at your wolf. Your wolf is your shadow. So it is necessary for you to look at your wolf. And I project that on you. I hope every single time your wolf decides to come out, that you see it and you decide to master it. Because when you master your wolf, since you are a reflection of me as I am a reflection of you, I am forced to master my own wolves. And together we evolve. So on that note, I love y'all. Be safe, be wonderful, be courageous, move forward, trust yourself, live in your intuition and your light. And check out The Cure, We The Cure music on here right now. Our video has 10,000 views, our latest single, God Complex. So check that out. And listen, I'm saying every time you speak from this day forth, every time you think a thought, you're going to question, is that my wolf? Notice how repetitive your thoughts are. Notice it. And I wish that you become. I wish that we become. Because it's time. So on that note, I love y'all. If y'all like what y'all heard, please hit the subscribe button, like button, comment down below, share your thoughts, share your wolf energy and how you are going to evolve. Share all of that, because that's what we're doing right here on The Real Tony Hickman. Mwah. Ciao.
They wanna tell us that they made us, stripped away our culture and enslaved us. We survived through the worst time, and they did their best to break us. We played a game, but the game rigged. Now we woke and got our own shit. Everything was all good when we was worthless. Now they mad cause I got a God complex.